Welcome all to Gemini season. We are receiving the sun into the sign of Gemini, moving away from the earthy Taurus sign, moving away from our bodies to the mind, to communication. Now, my name is Patricia and I welcome you to today's weekly energies. This is going to be for May 20th through the 26th. And I wanted to welcome you with the Gemini sun. This morning, around 9 a.m. my time, Eastern time, the sun moved into the sign of Gemini. And this is going to bring a stellium of planets to our Gemini area in our charts. Okay, so I want to move into the astrology very quickly. Hi Erica, how are you? How's everybody? I welcome you into Fearless Light Guidance. Know that right now I have a new broadcast channel, and this is going to make us even closer. You're going to be spending bits and pieces of my day with me, and I'm going to be sharing personal things. So if you haven't joined yet, go ahead. You can join through my main page, or you can just go to my stories. I'll be sharing it each day, and we'll grow in our memberships there. And I'm very excited for that new phase. So jumping into the astrology, today the 20th, Gemini is receiving the sun, and it's Gemini season officially. And then when we move to May 22nd, we're going to have the sun trining with Pluto in Aquarius. Now, mind you, this has not happened in our lifetime, okay? So anybody that's alive right now hasn't felt this energy yet, as of yet. So this has to do with understanding the power of your words and your influence, okay? And it's also about the power that you have over your own thoughts. So it's a wonderful energy. Even though Pluto is retrograde, this is what it's going to feel like, basically. And that's how we can best take advantage of that energy, best use it to our benefit, right? So then on May 23rd, and we're already in this energy of the full moon in Sagittarius. So be mindful that full moons, bring that really high emotions, that sensitivity. And being in Sagittarius, it's wonderful because Sagittarius is the sign that rules the higher perspective. So you're going to be highly intuitive. Your dreams are going to be definitely very vivid, and you can get a lot of information. There's going to be messages coming through from your higher self as well. So this is something to really pay attention to. And on that same day, May 23rd, we have Jupiter in conjunction with Venus, okay? Venus, the planet of love and beauty and finances and prosperity, and Jupiter, a planet of expansion and abundance, okay? Being in conjunction is one of the strongest energies in astrology. Something feels like it's finally coming into place. Now, it can feel like a lot of energy of excess, okay? Lots of things. We may want to do some spending, okay? So, be mindful of that as well. But it's very auspicious when it has to do with relationships that are of all kinds, okay? This could be your closest relationships, love relationships, but it could also be your work relationships, your friendships, etc., okay? Now, May 25th, we have Venus in Gemini trining Pluto in Aquarius, and this will bring up very strong feelings, okay? Very strong connections intellectually to people, like-minded people, people that are interesting to you. And this can bring love connections that are, based on that, very cerebral connection, okay? Now, continuing that night, on May 25th, we have Jupiter moving into the sign of Gemini, and this will be there until next year, June 9th, 2025, okay? So 2025. And, this is going to be in its opposing sign. Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius, okay? So Gemini is the opposing sign to Sagittarius. So this means that it doesn't necessarily love being in the sign of Gemini. This could cause a lot of maybe, not nervousness, but we're being open to a lot of options. It could definitely expand our communication and our international relationships with that energy of Jupiter and Gemini. Okay, so in a nutshell, let me breathe now. That was the astrology for this week. It's a lot, I know, but it's important. It's important for you to know what's happening in the stars, because as above, so below. Everything reflects down here. So going into the themes for the week, I like to pick themes. We have this great cards that are definitely reflecting and supporting the message of the stars. So we begin with the card of boundaries, okay? And, a lot of people are, setting their boundaries, more than ever now. I think that, it's been talked about a lot more in the mainstream, sources with social media and everything being out there. This has to do with the way that we communicate, okay? And, being that everything is now in Gemini, communication is going to be highlighted, period. Okay, so this is healthy communication in relationships, okay? Being able to be assertive. And it's not that this is the line in the sand and you do not cross it. No, this is what I'm going to do if you cross the line, because you cannot control what anybody else does, okay? You can only say, okay, if this boundary is crossed, this is going to be what I'm going to do, okay? Very important for you to know that, okay? This is not about making anybody do anything. Now, we also have the card of the message, and of course, communication, there it is. Communication is going to be really just coming from everywhere, okay? This is actually the communication between you and spirit, between you and source energy, between you and your guides, you and your higher self, you and your angels, okay? There's going to be a lot of signs and synchronicities, letting you know, giving you a message of comfort, okay? This is basically, so like I was saying, this is basically letting you know that you are not alone, okay? You are being supported by your heavenly team, okay? So this is a message of comfort, and this will come to you in different ways. It can come through music. It can come through people, because God, the universe, works through people, okay? Now we have Archangel Metatron coming through. I love Archangel Metatron for the message this week. This is the evolution of the self. Archangel Metatron is talking about the awakening spiritually, the gaining of new knowledge, spiritually speaking, okay? Archangel Metatron is the one that rules the soul star chakra, which is above our crown chakra. And it's saying that we are basically being upgraded. And all the energy that has been filtered through with all the, solar storms and the solar flares and the Schumann resonance just spiking is definitely showing us that the earth vibration is rising, and so are we getting upgraded, our DNA and etc. I could keep on going through that rabbit hole and take you with me. If you want me to talk more about that, you can definitely leave some comments below or write to me separately, and I will go into those themes with you. So last but not least, we have the message of the crane. This is definitely what I'm feeling as we're going into Gemini season. When we go into Gemini season, there's a lot of celebration. There's a lot of graduations. There's a lot of up-leveling, okay? Going to the next chapter. And this, to me, is a great sign of answered prayers, a sign of good fortune, and a sign of divine and ancestral strength. Okay, whenever I see the crane birds, to me is a definite message that all is well, and that we are on the brink of getting something that we wish for, something that we've been praying for, be granted to us. Okay, so as we continue, I didn't pick these as themes, but more as like, what are the challenges that we are faced with the energy this week? And I got the card of the Fates, and this is from the Wisdom of the Oracle cards, and this is a message of fate, also karma, and basically it's about acceptance, and very much like the Serenity prayer, which talks about, accepting those things that we can control, but knowing how those things affect us directly. Okay, it's being in this awareness that is undeniable, and it's an acceptance of things that we cannot control. And I will go into these messages a little bit later after the tarot. I will read from the book if you want me to. Let me know. Now we get the card of Loyal Heart, and this is definitely showing up a lot lately. Just as we can't control others, and we feel like when things are changing and the change is inevitable, and we all go through changes. We feel sometimes in this discomfort when people around us, people that we love, people that we've known for a long time, they go through these changes, and the relationship towards us shifts. Okay, so Loyal Heart talks about, our close relationships and the loyalties to those around us, and where are we as well being loyal or not being loyal. Okay, this is also the commitment that we have to ourselves and the loyalty that we have to ourselves, to take care of ourselves and do the inner work. Okay, this is not only about the relationship with others, it's also about the relationship that we have with ourselves. And last, here with these beautiful cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle, we have No Place Like Home. This is about feeling sanctuary within yourself. This is about being good to yourself, but also feeling authentic in the way that you present yourself. In the way that you are, feeling that you are in alignment with the things that you're doing, and that you are in integrity with the things that you're saying and the way that you are acting as well, okay? And this touches upon a lot of the astrology this week, showing ourselves in an authentic way, being mindful of the power of our words and our influence with others, being able to also change our minds and our thoughts to be more in alignment with exactly who we are, and not being afraid to show the world who you are, okay? Now, with the tarot cards, sorry, my hair keeps flying in my mouth because I have the fan blowing right there, but we need it. It's hot down here in San Juan, okay? All right, so the main energy for the week is the Sun, the most positive card in the whole entire tarot deck. This is a sign of freedom, better times, expansion. We have the Sun moving into Gemini. Love it. It's a major arcana. It's showing this great shift to just more joyful times. Okay, there is a sense of like freeing yourself from burden. Okay, now first card here for this week is the Page of Cups, and then that comes together with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So this could be, you know, saying that, you know, you've been just hyper focused, just juggling a lot of things, and this is wanting you to embrace that energy of more fun, more surprise, and not having to be so structured, okay? Not having to put on a show, not having to, you know, have all your ducks in a row, and allow the universe to surprise you, okay? Accept invitations, messages of love could be coming in that could be, for some of you, you know, like, you know, getting you off of balance and maybe off track, because it's things that are surprising, things that maybe you did not expect, okay? We have the Ace of Wands coming through, energy of inspiration, motivation, definitely a week to move your body. We have this full moon in Sagittarius that could feel very dense in the energy, and you know, I definitely encourage you to move the energy. This could be very creative ideas coming through, very, very clear messages, and yeah, definitely an idea, epiphanies, awakenings, like I was saying before, passionate encounters as well, because the Ace of Wands has to do a lot with that fire. And then to continue with that, we have the Fool card. So check it out. I mean, it's an opportunity to take a leap of faith to something that is, you know, creatively fun. It's motivating, and, you know, it's maybe like a new start. And being able to look at something with fresh eyes and be excited and enjoy the process of it, okay? Now, right next to that is the Death card. So we have three major arcanas. You know, this is the energy where we're going through that deep soul transformation, okay? The energy of death is an energy of transition, of closing chapters, and, you know, working through the resistance that we have when things are changing and the changes are inevitable, okay? So Spirit is definitely encouraging you to have a positive outlook through these changes and to look to your faith to truly guide you, not thinking so much about, you know, definitely the past, but looking forward to the future and living your best life in the present, okay? Now, the last card here is the Three of Pentacles, and along with the Death card, this could mean the transformation of close associations and partnerships, okay? The Three of Pentacles is a card of also like coming together in alignment with your beliefs, and you know, there could be changes here happening within partnerships, close relationships, associations, places where you have invested your time and effort, and this is changing. Also, I feel for some of you, there's going to be an increasing amount of admiration or people looking up to you for what you have to offer. Okay, so there's definitely a transition here to more prosperous times, to creating a new foundation here, or strengthening a foundation of something that you've already been doing it, and maybe there'll be new collaborations in the future here, in the near future, because we have the Three of Pentacles. So working together could be something that is, very much in the cards here for some of you, and it could be very helpful as well. Okay, so let's go into the messages of the Fates, the Loyal Heart, and the No Place Like Home. And with this, I will close the reading. Okay, so let's go into the card of the Fates. This is basically saying that other people are who they are, and you cannot change them. The challenge here is to accept them as they are and not try to make them to otherwise suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view and how they should be, so that you can remain in a relationship or avoid discomfort. Okay, people are who they are, and this is what I was saying, you cannot control them. Now, your prosperity message here is that your experiences concerning prosperity and abundance are beyond your personal control right now. Okay, so this is about allowing and accepting the universe to work in your favor. Okay, this is a card of fate and destiny. So there could be a temporary situation that seemingly is thrusting you upon, it's been thrusted on you from like outside circumstances. Okay, so it says that surrender to it, and the serenity that you need to make good choices from here on out will be given to you, and you will indeed flourish. Okay, so that was the card of the Fates. Then the card of the Loyal Heart. Okay, this card is saying that evidence of loyalty will appear in your life, and others will prove they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is sure and abiding certainty in your heart that, no. Sorry, I was receiving a call. I don't know how to shut that off. But continuing here, it says that you are always loved, divinely protected, and safe. In relationships, your partnerships, friendships, or romantic relationships, they all are going to show qualities in common right now. Okay, there's going to be like a common thread. And honest devotion, faithfulness, and loyal heart are being shown to you now. Are you loyal in return? Now is the time for heartfelt commitments and a trusting in divine protection. Okay? And last but not least, the No Place Like Home card. I really love the message of the No Place Like Home card because it talks about authenticity, the coming home to yourself, the feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit in and, you feel comfortable in your own skin. Okay? It says home feels safe and secure. It is a comfortable place to rest and create, a place that is known and you can call yours. This card is signaling the ability to trust yourself and to feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity, which we were talking about earlier. and those aspects of yourself that no one can take away from you. You know who you are. You hold your head high, and yet neither pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as the observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul, and this puts you in a position of power and strength. You are safe here in the house of your spirit and spirit. Okay, so with that, I leave you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, that you have a wonderful week. Welcome in and savor this Gemini season with all its options and opportunities. Remember to sign up and join the membership broadcast channel Fearless Light. And also know that you can go to the links in my bio, buy me a coffee, and continue to support the good work that I do. Book a reading with me, and all of that is in the link in my bio. So take good care. I send you fearless light and love. Enjoy this week, and I'll see you soon for the next one.